As you can see behind me that there are lots of books behind me. So we are doing our top 10 books that I have read so far. So far I have read 24 books, and that's very impressive of me that I've read 24 books. And out of this I will be telling you my top 10. So we will start with the 10th position. I have made a list, so that I will not forget. So the 10th one is that two books are in the 10th one because I had actually this year so many good reads that I was very much confused which position to give. And I am kind of feeling bad for the books that are left behind, and they were also very good reads. There were many goods that I didn't include, but they were if they were in the 10th position, they were definitely meant of 15th position, which it is basically two books, The Kiss Countdown and The Exmo. There is basically a fake dating trope plus forced proximity, and it is basically second chance romance that I absolutely love, and they have been friends for with each other for all through their life, but they have been dating for I think 5 to 6 years. Then they break up, and after a while, because of their common friends marriage, they seem to be the bridesman and she's the bride girl. Bridesman, okay, both are bridesmen, kind of, yeah. So they actually meet up each other, and right again the love sparkles, and they just tell you there was always you. It always has been you. That's this sparkle out. And this one is the post proximity. I think I have told about this book so many times. That he's the astronaut and he's a very plan manager, and he's the one who doesn't like the party ones, and she's like the party girl. For opposite, forced proximity, and dating groups, fake dating groups. Top 9 is the top 9 is 7 Years Left. This is also I have read, I think, the month of May probably. This was in my long list, a weighted list, and it was I think a 4.5 star read for me. I don't remember, but I think it was a 4.5 star read. 5 star read for me. I think this was. I actually loved. This was a 5 star read for me. This was a 5 star read club for me. This is a soft romance, and it is closed door romance. It doesn't have any spice according to me, and this have an impeccable, their chemistry is bang on, and the guy literally waits for her 7 year guys. Even when the girl didn't knew that he existed, he still waited for her, and that's something, a better yearning that we needed. And there is one more thing, that it is a time slip one in which the girl's aunt has a house, basically, which at a certain point in your life takes back you to 7 years back, and that's how she meets the guy. And my top 8 is, yeah, it's a YA romance, and it's by my favorite author, that is Len Painter, and it's betting on you. It's, if you have read typical her books, that is your betting better than the movies or do over. They are kinds of friends to enemies wives. Same here going on, young adult romance. There is no spice. She's an author that you can literally go for a young adult romance, and they have been enemies, but they have same circumstances, family background, like their both parents are divorced, so they have a sentimental towards each other, and with time they realize that, yeah, they like each other, and that's how it goes. So I think it was 4.5, of course. My god, I don't remember my reading. That's a very big trouble. So the 7th one is The Deal, in which I don't have a physical copy. I read it through the PDF, so I don't have. And this book is in the 7th position because it made me get out of the reading slump that I was going through at that time. It is by Elle Kennedy, and I heard about her a lot, and I read it, and it was definitely a 4 star for me. This was a 4 star that I remember. And it's a spicy book, but it's enemies to lovers. And if you know, it's like, what is the movie? All the boys I have loved, they are fake dating, but the guy wants a favor. He wants to make him study, and the girl has a crush on one of his friend, and he's like, okay, approaching her for that, and they ultimately realize that, yeah, they are the best for each other. That's how it happens. And top 6 is the fantasy series. This year I have actually read only 2 fantasy books. I don't know why, but I am actually not into fantasy genre this year. This is The Amber of Ashes by Sabbath Iyer, and it was very much good read for me. Top 5. This, it has a very unique world system, and it is a system in which the marshals have taken over the scholars, and this girl basically is Laya, who is going to their academy school, and she's a spy, and she will be having all rebels out there who are going to subdue the marshals over there. That's how the plot goes, and she has a background of a family and all going on. The guy, many things. So it's a top 4. I think I'm very speeding up very fast because I want to finish this video. I have something that I have to do very fast, and if I will not do today, then I will not be able to make it. I don't think so tomorrow I will be able to, so I have to do very fast. Top 5 is my housemate series. One, yeah, I got all of them. Okay, in the last video I think I covered the reading the next 2 books, and these all are, this one was a 4-star, this one is a 4-star, and this one was a 4.5 star. I actually loved Freda McFadden's book, and this is the real reason that now I am in a book slump and I'm not able to read this book, because this world, I loved it. And of course she has the same pattern that goes on part 1, part 2, part 3, a backstory of all this, why it is happening. And I think out of the 2 books, the 3rd part is always the best. I love the 3rd part. And yeah, you should read Freda McFadden's. And the top 4 is my Today, Tonight, Tomorrow, and it's basically a young adult romance. And again, it does not have a spice. If you don't have a spice, I have actually recommended 3 to 4 books that doesn't have a spice, that you can definitely go on. This is same enemies to lovers plot on, but I have already told you that this is a 2 books mix. If you love Summer of Broken Hearts and Better Than the Movies, this is kind of that vibes. The guy and the girl has been enemies, kind of means they are academic rivals. So they have been, they have been competing with each other for every damn position, and right now they are basically valedictorian. That is a position they have been, and the Neil has been given, the guy has given the valedictorian position, and this Ruin here is basically has last chance. That is the game that is conducted in there. That game was Victory Howl game. So she thinks that this is the last time that she can basically outdo him. That's how basically she somehow during the game they help out each other, and she understands that, oh, he's not like asshole that she thinks he's an asshole. That's. And now we have our top 3 book. Okay, top 3 one is the one that I actually pretty loved and was a comfort book, and it was Taylor and Jenkins, and I actually want to read her Atmosphere, and I've been actually, it was released previous month, and I actually want to grab it, and I haven't been able to grab it because it actually costing with hardcover 700, and I don't think I can spend that much for a book for 700. So I'm actually waiting for it, because I have read impeccable comments about that, and that's emotional book, and I want something that makes me emotional. I love it. So that is, so back to this thing. There are basically 3 siblings over there, Nina, Jay and Hood, and there was one more sibling, I think, yeah, the baby sister kid. That dynamics revolve around. Nina is basically has been dating a famous musician, and they have been now going through a divorce phase, that she has seen him cheating on, and the divorce phase is all going on, and there is an annual party going on, and this book is all about the annual party, and there's something happens in the annual party which all their siblings have a life-changing moment that happens in their life, and it's a very feel cozy book, especially during a monsoon season. Right now it's already raining. It's a very cozy book that you can read. Oh my god, top 2 book. It's in my top 2 book because because of only one reason, because it was a very cozy book, very comforting book that I needed at that time, because I was going through a mental breakdown at that time, and I picked it up. I don't know, it somehow gave me the comfort. It's some the comfort in this, and it gave me a comforted help when I needed it. That's why it's will remain special in my heart, and that's why it was a 5-star read. And this basically reveals This revolves around basically the girl Takako, who has her boyfriend has intended that he's married with some other girl, but he has been dating her for her whole life. That happens and she's breakdown and she comes back to the Murasaki bookshop for an you know fresh start, and that's owned by her uncle. Then the books and all things that comfort her and she leads to a new path. That's the one that I am talking about. You should read it, and I actually want to read the second book, and I think I should read it. Oh my god, that's I love it. That is the first part. Oh my god, this is the one I think I have read latest, and I have blocked out all my video for this. That is the Mile High series, guys. This is a world that you will love, really love being in this book world, and I actually want to read the second part also. This is very much good book. Enemies to lovers, and the guy literally finds every way to irritate her. Their banter is on, and when the guy would be irritating her, you will be having a very laugh out. And when the guy literally yearns, you can check out my video for that. The guy literally yearns, he begs for the girl, please fucking date, please date me. That's how he is, and that's why they are my Roman Empire. Plus it has a mental red that has been recorded to it, and that's something makes the book more good, with the romance and the drama. That's the thing. So this was my first book that I loved first, and I hope you all enjoyed it, and you tell me which was your top 10 books, or at least the first book that your top first book that you have loved in this book.